Born from the fracture, raised in the break. A rift in the world only pressure could make. Static in the bloodstream, fire in the hate. Rift-born tenacity, the will they couldn't shake.
Yeah, I crawl from the fault line, dust in my lungs. Gravity screaming while the voice still stuns. Found truth in the fractures where the lost become more than the echoes of the walls they outrun. Cracks in the paper spell fade in advance, but I tore out the script, gave the future a stance. Every blow from the world was a sharpened chance to refine my resolve with a rebel's glance. Chasing, rising through the tension and grit, I molded my spirit where the pressure would hit. Turned every breakdown to a fire lit fit. Now I rise from the rift with the strength to commit. Like the skies with a pulse so loud, I move through the storm like a ghost in the crowd. No fear in my pace, no shame unallowed. Rift-born and relentless, that's an unbowed.
When the world draws lines to divide what I see, I break through the walls with a shattered decree. Born in a rupture, I rise endlessly. Rift-born unstoppable, I rise from the break. Turn quake into courage, turn pressure to wake. Tenacity eternal, no force can make the fire I've kindled in the battles I stake. I climb through the chaos, reshape every fate. A will forged in fractures, no storm can negate. Rift-born tenacity, I dominate the cracks in a world where legends create.
Call it a weapon, this heart never bends. Sharp in the moments where everything ends. I don't borrow strength, I don't follow trends. I built from collapse with the spirit transcends. Standing in voice on what lightning is God. I carry a hunger I never could hide. Turn suffering to armor, regret to pride. Every scar is a forged, a knife by your side. They say the rift breaks those who fall, but I caught the throne from the wreckage of all. Held on to the edge, refused to crawl to the war in my chest, became monolith tall. Eyes on the horizons, no mortal, let's cross. March for the dreams, no matter the cost. Champion the fractures, I rise from the loss. Built from the void, but never exhaust.
When the world draws lines to divide what I see, I break through the walls with a shattered decree. Born in a rupture, I rise endlessly. Rift-born unstoppable, I rise from the break. Turn quake into courage, turn pressure to wake. Tenacity eternal, no force can make the fire I've kindled in the battles I stake. I climb through the chaos, reshape every fate. A will forged in fractures, no storm can negate. Rift-born tenacity, I dominate the cracks in a world where legends create.
Yo, walk from the rift, ripping, fighting for breath. Shadow boxing fate while escaping the death. Grew up with the pressure, put fear in the flesh, but the hunger stayed raw when the courage stayed fresh. Old school blood in a warp-torn age, still flip ink like a prophet on the page. Every downfall turned to a warfare gauge. Tenacity born from a battle-scarred stage. Rift-born soldier with a boom-bap core. I've seen the world break, but I stand for more. Drop metaphors heavy like a tectonic roar, while these young blood storms crash into the floor. I fuse errors like a fault-line fuse. Trap rock thunder with a 90s bruise. The world draws cuts, but I refuse to fold under pressure. About to the rules. Yeah, ripped in the system, but strong in the soul. Break every barrier, rewrite the road. Tenacity, primal, I rise down control. Rip on forever, that's the ultimate goal.
Fragments rise, fractures glow. Through broken walls I still grow. Shadows call, but I say no. My fire burns where the lost outgrow.
Rift-born unstoppable, I rise from the break. Turn quake into courage, turn pressure to wake. Tenacity eternal, no force can make the fire I've kindled in the battles I stake. I climb through the chaos, reshape every fate. A will forged in fractures, no storm can negate. Rift-born tenacity, I dominate the cracks in the world where legends create. Born in the rupture, raised in the strain. Rift-born tenacity, I rise again. Shadow in the system. Those in the circuitry, hands on the flame, I'm ascending deliberately. Static in my pedigree, iron in my energy. Welcome to the dominion where the night rewires destiny. I walk the line where the neon bleeds. Concrete veins and electric seeds. Grinding through the static while the whole world feeds on fear, but I rise where the Wi-Fi leads. Clock ticking loud, but
radiant powder. Storm in my chest, I refuse to cower. Every setback blooms out in power. Pressure in the night like a vice on the soul, but I sharpen every second till the fractures turn whole. Shadow pulse rising, I'm beyond control. Climbing past limits like a breaking parole. Cold air cutting as the boots hit ground, but I move like a phantom with a thunderous sound. No crown on my head, but I'm nightbound. Dominion in my footsteps, kingdom profound. And when the world blocks light, I steal fire from the night. Turn the silence into might. Shadow pulse in full flight. Welcome to my dominion. I rise in the dark, fueling every heartbeat with amber and spark. No chains on my vision, no fear leaves a mark. Shadow pulse dominion, watch me ignite and embark. I break the orbit, forge the path unspoken. March through ruins, leave the cage wide open. From quite a storm, my will stays unbroken. Shadow pulse dominion, my legacy awoken. Midnight schematics coded in my brain. Every rhyme a weapon, every thought arcane. Stepping through shadows like war through terrain. Victory on repeat like a loop campaign. Stealing my breath, voltage in my spine. I defy every boundary they claim is defined. I'm a storm rod, echo on the fault line. A glitch in the system, redesigned. I rulers of the dusk, every movement precise. Turn pressure to diamonds, turn chaos to vice. I'm the cost of ambition they can't afford twice. A phantom ascendant, carved from ice. Rolling fame by a flicker of hope, but I grip that flame like a lifeline rope. Turn scars into maps, gain skill with each slope. Shadow pulse carved deep, that's how I call. And when the world blocks light, I steal fire from the night. Turn the silence into might. Shadow pulse in full flight. Welcome to my dominion. I rise in the dark, fueling every heartbeat with amber and spark. No chains on my vision, no fear leaves a mark. Shadow pulse dominion, watch me ignite and embark. I break the orbit, forge the path unspoken. March through ruins, leave the cage wide open. From quite a storm, my will stays unbroken. Shadow pulse dominion, my legacy awoken. From the era of street hymns and concrete codes, I rise out the smoke where the old world arose. Back in the day we carved truth in the O's. Now I lace up with wolves on these digital roads. Shadow pulse soldier, I see what they hide. Fear in their breath when the real ones stride. I'm the echo with the grit they tried to divide, but the heart of the hustle stays unmodified. I bring roots to the rhythm, resurrection and sound. Boom, bass spine with a knife forged bound. Legacy heavy, but my spirit unbound. Shadow pulse dominion, I hold the crown. Rock riff screaming while the beat goes raw. I spit tectonic truths with the rebels. Law trap meets the old school line in my jaw. Break every limb, they claim my soul. Static in the silence, thunder in the calm. Shadow pulse rising, a storm becoming song. Power in defiance, future in my palm. Dominion in the heartbeat, never staying calm. Welcome to my dominion. I rise in the dark, fueling every heartbeat with amber and spark. No chains on my vision, no fear leaves a mark. Shadow pulse dominion, watch me ignite and embark. I break the orbit, forge the path unspoken. March through ruins, leave the cage wide open. From quite a storm, my will stays unbroken. Shadow pulse dominion, my legacy awoken. Light in my veins, fire in my stride. Shadow pulse dominion, this is where I rise. Shadow pulse dominion, this is where I rise. Hear the echo in the iron halls. Hear the pulse when the old world falls. Blood in the gears, fire in the core. I rise from the wreckage wanting more. This is my resurgence. Blood still awakened.
Cracked open and refused to sleep. Every burden on my spine tried to make me weak, but a wolf in the gutter learns a vow to keep. My shadow bends, but it won't collapse. I stitch my will in the broken gaps. When the fear grew teeth and prepared to snap, I kept the void tight till it learned to tap. They said I burned by the forge of thrones.
turn a war-torn soul into sharpened stone. Took the weight of the world, made it mine alone. Now I walk through the dark like a forceful groan. Got the hunger of a titan in a mortal shell. Every heartbeat forged in a personal hell, but regret can't breathe with the lion's well. And I call my way up to the echoes fail. Break the chain, plain tonight. If the path runs black, then I build the light. Turn the pain into mine. Blood still rising from a buried fight. I rise again with a soul reborn. A spark that defies every ghost I won. From the ash and the noise of the world's great scorn. On a storm rebirth in a fearless form. Nothing breaks me, nothing claims me. I drag hope the dark where the lost go nameless. Blood still, resurgence. Watch me call my fate where the void grows dangerous. I put flame in the cracks where the hope fell through. Turn the rust on my wounds into something new. Every whisper of doubt try to skew my view, but the core of my chest was a different hue. Felt the grip of the world when it squeezed too tight. Heard the drums of defeat calling out my plight, but I lit my fear like a torch in the night. And the dark bowed down to a stronger sight. This grind ain't gentle, little shred your pride, but the ones who endure never break inside. Every flaw that I carried, I refuse to hide. I can embrace these scars till my strength complied. My past tried twice to lock me down, but I melted the chains with a molten crown. If the void wants war, let it gather round. I'm the steel man king of the underground. Break the chain, claim the night. If the path runs black, then I build the light. Turn the pain into mine. Blood still rising from a buried fight. I rise again with a soul reborn. A spark that defies every ghost I won. From the ash and the noise of the world's great scorn. On a storm rebirth in a fearless form. Nothing breaks me, nothing claims me. I drag hope from the dark where the lost go nameless. Blood still, resurgence. Watch me call my fate where the void grows dangerous. Yeah, I crawl from the rust, from the cracks in the street where the cold wind sliced and the hunger cut deep. Had the world in my throat try to put me to sleep, but the warrior born to retreat. He leaves blood steel in my veins when the fight gets live. I survived every moment where the weak won't thrive. You can measure my worth by the scars I survive. Every setback hit hard, but I stay revived. I walk with the ghost, but I never bowed. Had to tear my own fear from the darkest cloud. If failure was a stage, then I played it loud. Turned the hurt into heat that the night allowed. Now I rise like a king from a rusted throne, built an empire strong of the things I've known. If the world wants war, I respond full grown. I'm the steel in the storm when the winds have blown. Blood steel resurgence, I refuse decay. If the path runs black, then I call my way. Every sin in my past I convert to sway, and I rise from the wreck like a god of clay. Rise from the soil,
Rise from the ache,
the world breaks bone.
but it won't break faith.
Rise through the dark,
Rise through the grit.
a soul reborn never fails to commit.
Blood sail,
I rise again with a soul reborn.
resurgence.
A spark that defies every ghost I warn. From the ash and the noise of the world's great scorn. On a storm rebirth in a fearless form. No curse, no chain, no shadow can tame me. I rise through flames that were meant to break me. Blood still, say my name, and the night remakes me. Strike the spark, breathe the flame, walk the night with a resurrected name. Shadows tremble when the wheels unchained. I rise from the furnace of a world untamed. This is the night fog ascending. Yeah. Yeah. Stepping into the black with my heartbeat steady. Pressure on my shoulders, but my soul stay ready. Every crack in the ground only molds me heavy. Turn the fear to a weapon when the nights get deadly. I was framed by the storm, but I broke that mold. Walked through ashes of a dream that was turning cold. Took the pieces of the past, turned to shame to gold. Now my blaze burns loud like a prophecy told. My ambitions in the dark keep calling me higher. Where the weak grow tired, I become the fire. Every scar is a scripture.
sculpture, carved in iron wire. When the world wants more, I become a supplier. No covered in the quiet, I was built from grit. Had to wear my own spine when the edges split. Had to look at my doubts, take the blade and slit. Let the weakest bleed out so the strength could fit.
Forge the night.
Bend the fate.
If the shadows block the path, then I force the gate. Raise the flame.
Raise the stage.
I ascend through the dark where the brave create.
Night rain.
I burn the sky till the stars ignite.
Racing.
I rise beyond the reach of night.
Night force.
My will swing sharp like a blade in flight.
Ascending.
I walk through fear and still ignite. I'm the storm reborn with a broken goal. Turn the shadows into power with a savage glow.
Night bow. Night sending.
I'm the storm reborn with a broken goal. Turn the shadows into power with a savage glow.
Night bow.
Watch me come my throne from the weight I told. Yeah, feel the crack in the ground when my footsteps drop. Got the pulse of a titan when the limits pop. Turn a fall to a climb, never call a stop. Cause the king ain't crowned till the doubts all drop. I was raised in the silence with a lost face low. Where the echoes of the past try to change your soul. But I etched my defiance in the wall like glow. Now I claim every path that they said was no. When the nights grow colder, my resolve grows bold. Turn my mind to an engine that can't be controlled. Got a hunger so fierce it can swallow the old. I'm the forge of the future in a shell of gold. I don't bow to the dark, now we coexist. If it lashes in my neck, then I clench my fist. If the void wants more, it can add to the list. I'm the flame in the pit that refuses to twist.
Forge the night.
Bend the fate.
If the shadows block the path, then I
Force the gate.
raise the flame.
Raise the stage. I ascend through the dark where the brave create.
Night forge.
I burn the sky till the stars ignite.
Rising.
I rise beyond the reach of night.
Night high.
My will swing sharp like a blade in flight.
Ascending.
I walk through fear and still ignite. I'm the storm reborn with a broken goal. Turn the shadows into power with a savage glow.
Night forge. Ascending.
I'm the storm reborn with a broken goal. Turn the shadows into power with a savage glow.
Night forge.
Watch me carve my throne from the weight I told. I came up with a concrete, swallowed your name. Where the nights ran deep and the whole ran lame. But I flipped that script, built a whole new frame. Cause the heart beats louder when it's forged in flame. Never been for the pressure, never pain from the grind. Took the pain from the past, left the doubt behind. Got the smoke in my lungs, but the fire in mine. Now the world gets shook when my boots align. Night forge in the blood don't break, I rise. See the truth in the dark when it blinds your eyes. If fate those chains, then I cut the ties. Turn the void into fuel while the old self dies. This life ain't gentle, but the will stays cold. Got a soul of a wolf and a spine of gold. In the path I walk, yeah, I can't be sold. I'm the king of the night and the crown untold.
Through the weight in the womb. Through the dust of the room.
Cause the night bows down to the hearts that burn. And I burn till the world returns.
Night forge.
I burn the sky till the stars ignite.
Ascending.
I rise beyond the reach of night.
Night forge.
My will swing sharp like a blade in flight.
Ascending.
I walk through fear and still ignite. Never fall, never fade, never drop my claim. I'm the king of my void and I guard that flame.
Night forge. Ascending.
Say my name and the dark won't be the same. Forged by night, ascended by choice. I rise in the silence of his light ascends.
Iron minds don't bend. Steel hearts don't break. Shadow on my back, but I rise anyway. Step heavy in the dark. This is the ironclad void mark.
With a cold world's clash, fire in my lungs, yeah, the pressure makes ash. Every scar on my chest is a war I surpass. On the weight and the fuel, let the storm move fast. Grind in the shadows, I don't beg for the light. If I bleed, I evolve, never running from the fight. Got the ghost on alert when I step through the night. Cause my will hits hard like a titan in flight. Destiny's a blade I sharpened the edge, made vows to myself that I'll never unfold. I was crawling through ruins, I was standing on the ledge, screaming, bring me the void, I'll be breaking its wedge. The dark tries to drown me, but I breathe like a king. My pulse shakes the ground like an ironbound wing. If the world builds walls, then I tear everything. Born from the chaos and the storm they bring, yeah. Feel the fire in my core ignite. I keep walking through the dead of night. I'm unbroken, forged in every fight. When I rise, I burn the sky with light. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howl in the wind at the mountaintop. I'm up with my shadows to the ground. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howl in the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the crown. I lie. Yeah, pressure made passion, struggle made structure. Yeah, built my soul from the wreck, I'm the blueprint's rupture. When the fears get loud, I reply much tougher. Yeah, I'm the storm with a grin, not your regular suffer. Yeah, breaking through the static, got the venom in my stride. Motivation like a wildfire, ripping through the tide. Say the word is unkind, I just learn to override. Turn the weight into muscle, turn the tears into pride. I don't wait for a chance, now I call my own fate. If the door won't open, I dismantle the gate. Every setback I face only sharpens my state. I'm the king of the dark that refuses to break. The chains try to hold me, but I fracture the steel. My hunger is the weapon every tyrant can feel. If the path turns black, I just tighten the wheel. I was born for the storm, now I rise for the kill. Yeah. Feel the fire in my core ignite. I keep walking through the dead of night. I'm unbroken, forged in every fight. When I rise, I burn the sky with light. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. Howl in the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the crown. I lie. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howl in the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the crown. I lie. Yo, yeah, stepped out the dungeon with a fist full of flame. Name carved in the stone, never needed the fame. Every setback I had, I just flipped to a gain. Turned loss into lessons, then I wired the brain. I marched with the grit of a wolf in the night, with a mind like a blade and a will built to fight. If the game wanna test me, I'm setting it right. Turn the mic to a weapon, let the bars take flight. Ironclad in my veins, never bend, never fold. Got a soul full of hunger and a heart full of gold. If you walk through the dark, gotta walk in bold. Cause the void is a man that can't be controlled. March slow, march strong, through the void where the broken belong. But I'm not broken, I'm reforged, rising higher than the storms I absorb. Feel the fire in my core ignite. I keep walking through the dead of night. I'm unbroken, forged in every fight. When I rise, I burn the sky with light. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm howling the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the crown. I lie. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howl in the wind at the mountaintop. I return from the abyss where the warriors lie. Step by step through the endless dark, I rise. On the ironclad void march.
Born from the fracture, raising the break. A rift in the world, only pressure can make. Static in the bloodstream, fire in the hate. Rift born tenacity, the will they couldn't shake.
Yeah, I crawl from the fault line, dust in my lungs. Gravity screaming while the voice still stuns. Found truth in the fractures where the lost become. Where the echoes of the wars they outrun. Cracks in the pavement, spells fate in advance. But I tore out the script, gave the future a stance. Every blow from the world was a sharpened chance to refine my resolve with a rebel's glance. Chasing horizons through tension and grit. I molded my spirit where pressure would hit. Turned every breakdown with fire lit fit. Now I rise from the rift with the strength to commit. Blackened skies with a pulse so loud. I move through the storm like a ghost in the crowd. No fear in my pace, no shame unallowed. Rift born and relentless, destined unbound. When the world draws lines to divide what I see, I break through the walls with a shadow decree. Born in the rupture, I rise in the sleep. Rift born in necessity, rewriting what's free. Rift born unstoppable, I rise from the break. Turn quake into courage, turn pressure to weight. Tenacity eternal, no force can unmake. The fire I've kindled in the battles I stake. I climb through the chaos, reshape every fate. A will forged in fractures, no stone can negate. Rift born tenacity, I dominate. The cracks in the world where legends create. Call it a weapon, this heart never bends. Shopping on moments where everything ends. I don't borrow strength, I don't follow trends. I built from collapse with the spirit transcends. Standing in voice storms with lightning as guide. I carry a hunger I never could hide. Turn suffering to armor, regret to pride. Every scar is a forged and knife by your side. They say the rich face those who fall, but I carved the throne from the wreckage of all. Held on to the edge, refused to crawl to the war in my chest became monolith tall. Eyes on horizons, no mortal is crossed. March for the dreams, no matter the cost. Champion of fractures, I rise from the lost. Built from the void, but never exhaust. When the world draws lines to divide what I see, I break through the walls with a shattered decree. Born in the rupture, I rise endlessly. Ripped born in tenacity, rewriting what's free.
We're born unstoppable. I rise from the break. Turn quake into courage. Turn pressure to weight. Tenacity eternal. No force can unmake the fire I've kindled in the battles I stake. I climb through the chaos, reshape every fate. A will forged in fractures, no storm can negate. Ripped born tenacity, I dominate the cracks in the world where legends create.
Yo, look, from the block to the rift, I've been fighting for breath. Shadowboxing fate while escaping the death. Grew up where the pressure put fear in the flesh, but the hunger stayed raw when the courage stayed fresh. Old school blood in a warp-torn age. Still flip ink like a prophet on the page. Every downfall turned to a warfare gauge. Tenacity born from a battle-scarred stage. Rift-born soldier with a boom-bap core. I've seen the world break, but I stand for more. Drop metaphors heavy like a tectonic roar, while these young blood storms crash into the floor. I fuse errors like a fault line fuse. Trap rock thunder with a 90s bruise. The world draws cuts, but I refuse to fold under pressure or bow to the rules. Yeah, rift in the system, but strong in the soul. Break every barrier, every roll. Tenacity, primal love, rise beyond control. Rip them forever, that's the ultimate goal.
Fragments rise, fractures glow. Through broken worlds, I still grow. Shadows call, but I say no. My fire burns where the lost outgrow. Reborn unstoppable, I rise from the break. Turn quake into courage, turn pressure to wake. Tenacity eternal, no force can unmake the fire I've kindled in the battles I stake. I climb through the chaos, reshape every fate. A will forged in fractures, no storm can negate. Reborn tenacity, I dominate the cracks in the world where legends create. Born in the rupture, raised in the strain. Rift-born tenacity, I rise again. Shadow in the system, pulse in the circuitry, hands on the flame, I'm ascending deliberately. Static in my pedigree, iron in my energy. Welcome to the dominion, where the night rewires destiny.
I walk the line where the neon bleeds. Concrete veins and electric seeds. Grinding through the static while the whole world feeds on fear, but I rise where the wildfire leads. Clock ticking loud, but my heart beats louder. Mind forged tough like obsidian powder. Storm in my chest, I refuse to cower. Every setback blooms, I've been power. Pressure in the night like a vice on the soul, but I sharpen every second till the fractures turn whole. Shadow pulls rising, I'm beyond control. Coming past limits like I'm breaking parole. Cold air cutting as the boots hit ground, but I move like a phantom with a thunderous sound. No crown on my head, but I'm nightbound. Dominion in my footsteps, kingdom profound.
And when the world blocks light, I steal fire from the night. Turn the silence into might. Shadow pulse in full flight. Welcome to my dominion, now rise in the door. Fueling every heartbeat with ever in sport. No chains on my vision, no fear leaves a mark. Shadow pulse dominion, watch me ignite and embark. I break the orbit, forge the path unspoken. March through ruins, leave the cage wide open. From quite a storm, my will stays unbroken. Shadow pulse dominion, my legacy awoken.
Midnight schematics coded in my brain. Every rhyme a weapon, every thought arcane. Stepping through shadows like war through terrain. Victory on repeat like a loop campaign. Stealing my breath, voltage in my spine. I defy every boundary they claim is fine. I'm a storm raw that go on the fault line. A glitch in their system, redesigned. The rulers of the dusk, every movement precise. Turn pressure to diamonds, turn chaos to vice. On the cost of ambition, they can't afford twice. A phantom ascending, compromise. Road lit faint by a flicker of hope, but I grip that flame like a lifeline rope. Turn scars into maps, gain skill with each slope. Shadow pulse, carve deep, that's how I cope.
And when the world blocks light, I steal fire from the night. Turn the silence into might. Shadow pulse in full flight. Welcome to my dominion, I rise in the dark, fueling every heartbeat with ember and spark. No chains on my vision, no fear leaves a mark. Shadow pulse dominion, watch me ignite and embark. I'll break the orbit, forge the path unspoken, march through ruins, leave the cage wide open. From quiet to storm, my will stays unbroken. Shadow pulse dominion, my legacy awoken.
Check it. From the era of street hymns and concrete codes, I rise at the smoke with the old world of roads. Back in the day we carved truth in the O's. Now lace up with wolves on these digital roads. Shadow pulse soldier, I see what they hide, fearing their breath when the real ones stride. I'm the echo with the grit they tried to divide, but the heart of the hustle stays unmodified. I've been roots to the rhythm of the direction, the sound. Boom bap spine with a night force bound. Legacy heavy but my spirit unbound. Shadow pulse dominion, I hold the crown. Rock grip screaming while the beat goes raw. I split tectonic truths with a rebel's law. Trap meets the old school line in my jaw. Break every limit they claim I saw.
Static in the silence, thunder in the calm. Shadow poles rising, a storm becoming song. Power in defiance, future in my palm. Dominion in the heartbeat, never staying calm. Welcome to my dominion, y'all rise in the dark, fueling every heartbeat with ember and spark. No chains on my vision, no fear leaves a mark. Shadow pulse dominion, watch me ignite and embark. I'll break the orbit, forge the path unspoken, march through ruins, leave the cage wide open. From quiet to storm, my will stays unbroken. Shadow pulse dominion, my legacy awoken. Night in my veins, fire in my sight. Shadow pulse dominion, this is where I rise. Hear the echo in the iron halls, hear the pulse when the old world falls. Blood in the gears, fire in the core, I rise from the wreckage wanting more. This is my resurgence, blood still awaken.
A path where the faults ran deep, where the nights cracked open and refused to sleep. Every burden on my spine tried to make me weep, but a wolf in the gutter learns a vow to keep. My shadow bends, but it won't collapse. I stitched my will in the broken gaps. When the fear grew teeth, I'm prepared to snap. I grip the void tight till it learned to tap. They said I burned, but I forged the throne. Turned a war-torn soul into sharp as stone. Took the weight of the world, made it mine alone. Now I walk through the dark like a force full grown. Got the hunger of a titan in a mortal shell. Every heartbeat forged in a prison, no hell. But regret can't breathe where the lions dwell. And I climb my way up to the echoes fail.
Claim the night, claim the night.
Hit the map, claim the night.
Claim the night, claim the night.
Into might, into might.
Turn the pain, turn the pain.
Foaming rash in the minds. Emperor's great for blood sail.
I rise again with a soul reborn. Spark that defies every ghost I've worn. From the ash and the noise of the world's great scorn. I'm a stormy bird in a fearless form. Nothing breaks me, nothing claims me. I drag home from the dark where the lost go nameless. Blood still. Watch me carve my fate where the void grows dangerous.
Up a flame in the cracks where the hope fell through. Turn the rust on my wounds into something new. Every whisper of doubt try to skew my view, but the core in my chest forged a different hue. I felt the grip of the world when it squeezed too tight. Heard the drums of defeat calling out my plight, but I lit my fear like a torch in the night. In the dark bowed down to a stronger sight. This grind ain't gentle, it'll shred your pride, but the ones who endure never break inside. Every flaw that I carried I refuse to hide. I embraced each scar till my strength complied. My past tried twice to lock me down, but I melted the chains with a molten crown. If the void once war, let it gather round. I'm the steel made king of the underground.
night.
Break the pain, bronze and blade.
Flame the night, flame the night.
Into might, into might.
Turn the pain, turn the pain.
Till me not to endure. Predador, afraid for.
Blood sail, I rise again with a soul reborn. A spark that defies every ghost I warn. From the ash and the noise of the world's great storm, I'm a story bird in a fearless form. Nothing breaks me, nothing claims me. I drag home from the dark where the lost go nameless. Blood stail, watch me carve my fate where the void grows dangerous.
Yeah, I crawl from the rust, from the cracks in the street where the cold and sliced and the hunger cut deep. Had the word in my throat, tried to put me to sleep, but the warrior born to retreat, he leaps. The steel in my veins when the fight gets live. I survived every moment where the weak won't thrive. You can measure my worth by the scars I survive. Every setback hit hard, but I stay revived. I walk with the ghost, but I never bowed. I deter my own fear from the darkest cloud. If failure was a stage, then I played it loud. Turned the hurt in the heat that the night allowed. Now I rise like a king from a rusted throne, built an empire strong off the things I've known. If the world wants war, I respond full grown. I'm the steel in the storm when the winds have blown. I'm the steel in the storm when the winds have blown. Though the steel resurgence, I refuse to cave. If the path runs black, then I carve my way. Every sin in my past I convert to sway, and I rise from the wreck like a god of clay. Rise from the soil, rise from the ache. The world breaks bones, but it won't break faith. Rise to the dark, rise for the grit. With a soul reborn, never fails to commit.
I rise again with a soul reborn. A spark that defies every ghost I warn. From the ash and the noise of the world's great scorn, I'm a story bird in a fearless form.
No curse, no chain, no shadow can tame me. I rise through flames that were meant to break me. Blood still, resurgence, say my name and the night remakes me.
Strike the spark, breathe the flame. Walk the night with a resurrected name. Shadows tremble when the wheels unchained. I rise from the furnace of a world untamed. This is the nightfall descending.
Step into the black with my heartbeat steady, pressure on my shoulders, but my soul stay ready. Every crack in the ground only molds me heavy. Turn the fear to a weapon when the nights get deadly. I was framed by the storm, but I broke that mold. Walked the ashes of a dream that was turning cold. Took the pieces of the past, turned the shame to gold. Now my blaze burns loud like a prophecy told. My ambitions in the dark keep calling me high. With a weak grow tired, I become the fire. Every scar is a scripture carving iron wire. When the world wants war, I become a supply. No comfort in the quiet, I was built from grit. Had to wear my own spine when the edge is split. Had to look at my doubts, take the blade and slit. Let the weakest bleed out so the strength could fit. Forge a night, bend the fate. If the shadows block the path, then I force the gate.
Raise the flame, raise the state. I ascend through the dark where the brave create.
Night forge, I burn the sky till the stars ignite. Ascendant, I rise beyond the reach of night. Night forge, my will swing sharp like a blade in flight. Ascendant, I walk through fear and still ignite. I'm the storm reborn with a broken goal, turning shadows into power with a savage glow. Night forge, ascendant, watch me carve my throne from the weight I told.
Feel the crack in the ground when my footsteps drop. Got the pulse of a titan when the limits pop. Turn the fall to a climb, never call a stop. Cause a king ain't crowned till the doubts all drop. I was raised in the silence with a lost face slow, where the echoes of the past try to chain your soul. But I etched my defiance in a war like glow. Now I claim every path that they said was no. When the nights grow colder, my resolve grows bold. Turn my mind to an engine that can't be controlled. Got a hunger so fierce it can swallow the old. I'm the forge of the future in the shell of gold. I don't bow to the dark, now we coexist. If it lashes in my neck, then I clench my fist. If the void wants war, it can add to the list. I'm the flame in the pit that refuses to twist.
Forge a night, bend the fate.
Bend the fate, bend the fate, bend the fate.
If the shadows block the path, then I force the gate.
Raise the flame, raise the state. I ascend through the dark where the brave create.
Night forge, I burn the sky till the stars ignite. Ascendant, I rise beyond the reach of night. Night forge, my will swing sharp like a blade in flight. Ascendant, I walk through fear and still ignite. I'm the storm reborn with a broken goal, turning shadows into power with a savage glow. Night
Came up with a concrete, swallowed your name. With the nights ran deep and the hope ran lame. But I flipped that script, built a whole new frame. Cause the heart beats louder when it's forged in flame. Never bent for the pressure, never cracked for the grind. Took the pain from the past, left the doubt behind. Got the smoke in my lungs, but the fire in mine. Now the world gets shook when my boots align. Night fog in the blood, I don't break, I rise. See the truth in the dark when it blinds your eyes. If fate those chains, then I cut the ties. Turn the void into fuel while the old self dies. This life ain't gentle, but the will stays cold. Got a soul of a wolf and a spine of gold. In the path I walk, yeah, it can't be sold. I'm the king of the night and a crown untold. To the weight in the room, through the dust of the ruin. Cause the night goes down to the hearts that burn, and I burn till the world returns. Nightfall, I burn the sky till the stars ignite. Ascendant, I rise beyond the reach of night. Nightfall, my will swing sharp like a blade in flight. Ascendant, I walk through fear and still ignite. Never fall, never fade, never drop my claim. I'm the king of my void and I guard that flame. Nightfall, ascendant, say my name and the dark won't be the same.
By night, ascending by choice, I rise in the silence of the shadow and voice. Minds don't bend, steel hearts don't break. Shadow on my back, but I rise anyway. Step heavy in the dark. This is the ironclad void march.
Worlds clash, fire in my lungs, yeah, the pressure makes ash. Every scar on my chest is a war I surpass. On the weight and the fuel, let the storm move fast. Grind in the shadows, I don't beg for the light. If I bleed, I evolve, never running from the fight. Got the ghost on alert when I step through the night. Cause my will hits hard like a titan in flight. Destiny's a blade and I sharpen the edge. Made vows to myself that I never run pledge. I was crawling through ruins, I was staying on the ledge. Screaming, bring me the void, I'll be breaking its web. The dark tries to drown me, but I breathe like a king. My pulse shakes the ground like a 9-bound wing. If the world builds walls, then I tear everything. Born from the chaos and the storm they bring. Where? Feel the fire in my core ignite. I keep walking through the dead of night. I'm unbroken force in every fight. When I rise, I burn the sky with light. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howling the wind at the mountaintop. Wrong Lord man, watch me climb from the shadows to the crown I lie. Yeah, pressure made passion, struggle made structure. Build my soul from the wreck, I'm never prince rupture. When the fist get loud, I reply much tough. On the storm with the grin, not your regular suffer. Breaking through the static, got that venom in my stride. Motivation like a wildfire, ripping through the tide. Say the world is unkind, I just learn to override. Turn the weight in the muscle, turn the tears into pride. I don't wait for a chance, now I call my own fate. If the door ain't open, I dismantle the gate. Every setback I face only shows my state. I'm the king of the dark that refuses to break. The chains try to hold me, but I fracture the steel. While my hunger is the weapon, every time I can feel. If the path turns black, I just tighten the wheel. I was born for the storm, now I rise for the kill. Feel the fire in my core ignite. I keep walking through the dead of night. I'm unbroken force in every fight. When I rise, I burn the sky with light. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howling the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the crown I lie. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howling the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the crown I lie. Yo, stepped out the dungeon with a fist full of flame. Name carved in the stone, never needed the fame. Every setback I had, I just flipped to a game. Turned lost into lessons and I wired the brain. I march with the grit of a wolf in the night. With the mind like a blade and a wheel, but the fight. If the game wanna test me, I'm setting it right. Turn the mic to a weapon, let the boss take flight. Ironclad in my veins, never bend, never fold. Got a soul full of hunger and a heart full of gold. If you walk through the dark, gotta walk in bold. Cause the voice is a man that can't be controlled. March slow, march strong through the void where the
felt broken belong, but I'm not broken, I'm reforged. Rising higher than the storms I absorb. Feel the fire in my core ignite. I keep walking through the dead of night. I'm unbroken, force in every fight. When I rise, I burn the sky with light. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howl in the wind at the mountaintop. Watch me climb from the shadows to the ground, I lie, bound I lie. Never fall back, never bow, never stop. I'm the howl in the wind at the mountaintop. I return from the abyss where the warriors lie, warriors lie. Step by step, through the endless dark, I rise on the ironclad void march.